What conversation completely changed your life? For a long time, I've been controlled by really excessive and exaggerated intrusive thoughts. People always call me a nut job when I try to talk about them, and for a long time, I thought that most people were lying when they denied sharing similar thoughts as me. As a guy working in telecommunication, I get to receive a lot of complaints from people who would rather be put in a hospital bed than admit they ever had any inappropriate thoughts while talking to an attractive man like me with an attractive voice over the phone. But a while back, I started having these random sex thoughts about random people, like on the spot. I know you're probably like, duh, tell us something we don't know, but this is different. I mean, there's the fact that when we see people we like or someone we've thought about being intimate with them, which is good, depending on who you're having such thoughts about. But mine got kinda bad. I started fantasizing about everyone I met, whether stranger or friend. Sometimes even gender didn't pose as a blockade to these thoughts. But this isn't even the weird part. The disturbing part was it started to affect my conversations with people because whenever these thoughts popped up, I found myself zoning out from the conversation to focus more on these thoughts. Now, sometimes the person or people I'm talking to notice and snap me out of it thinking maybe I'm worried about something, but over half the time, they don't even notice. These thoughts ranged from incest, to bisexuality, and even a little bestiality at one point. I tried to talk to someone about it, anyone, but like I said earlier, everyone wants to act like they have their whole lives in a perfect straight line, without having any awkward or forbidden thoughts. How did I deal with it? Well, I met a man at the grocery store. His name was Yazoo, and though he never mentioned where he was from, we started talking casually at first. But weirdly, it was like he already knew me. We had a deep connection, and by the time we were done, I had told him everything that went on in my head. He paid for my groceries, I got his number, he even offered me a gig at his telecoms company, and just before he left he said something. Buddy, if you ever need me, I won't be far off. Yeah, I know we just met, but call me whenever you need to talk, which should be every time, and I'll answer. See you Monday. I stood there, a little bit confused because everything was happening so fast. 2 hours ago I was having the most kinky thoughts about anyone at any time, but somehow by just having the right conversation with this one person has changed the way I respond to these thoughts when they pop up. We're still friends to this day, and I've been working for him at his telecom company ever since.